What happens when you beg Jason for mercy? Imagine standing face to face with Jason Voorhees, the unstoppable force of vengeance. Under similar circumstances, being mistreated, losing a loved one, and feeling rejected by society, Maggie pleaded for mercy, believing Jason would understand her pain. But would he? Maggie, a high school girl who constantly faced bullying, had spent years suffering at the hands of her peers. She sought help, but the responses were always the same. You're just a teenager, things will get better, but they never did. The mistreatment continued. Teachers ignored it. Friends turned away. Even at home, she had no escape. With nowhere else to turn, Maggie's pain turned into resentment. Every insult, every betrayal, every moment of isolation built up inside her. And finally, she decided to take matters into her own hands. That night, she returned home not to seek comfort but to confront those who had wronged her. Every person who had caused her pain. And most importantly, him, her boyfriend, the one person who should have stood by her, had hurt her the most. Yet, instead of leaving the past behind, she played the perfect act. She lured him in with kind words and a false smile, but behind it lay something else. Revenge. Just as she prepared to strike back, a shadow loomed behind her. Jason Voorhees. A figure shaped by tragedy, driven by his own sense of justice. And in that moment, Maggie, the one who had suffered, found herself facing a true force of reckoning. She fought desperately, dodging Jason's powerful attacks with an agility that came from years of escaping those who tormented her. For a moment, it seemed she might stand a chance. But Jason was inevitable. Within seconds, he turned the battle in his favor. A single, crushing blow sent Maggie to the ground. She gasped, struggling to recover, realizing she had lost. With Jason towering over her, weapon raised high, she did the one thing she had never done before. She begged. Please. We're the same. We were both mistreated, abandoned. I lost my mother too. I know your pain. Jason hesitated. Could he relate? Could he spare someone who had suffered as he had? But then, he saw the truth. He knew what she had done. Her hands weren't just stained by the actions against those who hurt her. No, she had taken it further. She had turned against the very people who had once cared for her. The one person she claimed to love, she was the one responsible for their fate. Jason didn't just see a victim, he saw someone who had crossed the line. And Jason Voorhees does not spare those who take justice into their own hands the wrong way. With one final decisive move, Maggie's story reached its conclusion. Because in Jason's world, mercy is only given to those who truly deserve it.